So this is our honey and lemon dessert, and I'm going to show you how we make it. And it is buzzing good. One of the elements is a lemon parfait, so make a lemon curd and we add cream to that, and then we freeze it. So have a lovely texture on a plate. Essentially what the Thermomix is doing for us is making the sabayon, so it's cooking the eggs, the sugar, instead of us doing it on the stove over bain-marie. We're going to start the yolks and the sugar. The lemon juice is going to go in as well, and the zest of 5 lemons. And then we're going to cook it 15 minutes, 80 degrees. So this dish, or this dessert, is all focused around the bees, really. So this is the main element, the lemon, but we have a honey cake, honey gel, we use the pollen from the bees. We're just going to stir it down just to start making that sabayon, and then we'll have the butter to finish it. So we'll thicken up as it cools down. So we're going to put cling film on top of it, touching the top of the curd so it doesn't skin over. If it skins over, it's going to create lumps. And then we're going to chill it down, and then after that, mix it with whipped cream and then freeze it. Lemon cake, very simple cake. We use really simple cake. We use rapeseed oil in it. It helps keep the cake nice and moist, sticky, lovely, unctuous. So sugar goes in first. Just get the rapeseed oil in there as well. So we're just going to emulsify, make a nice paste. Rapeseed oil, and add a little bit of milk to it as well. Right, we're going to sieve the flour into this. Trying to stitch me up.
I'm not stitching you up, shit.
Baking powder goes in now, see? Zest the lemon into the eggs, whisk that together, and then we're going to get into the mix. And we're going to bake it nice and quickly. 3 eggs, zest of 1 lemon. Right, then juice of 1 lemon as well. Right, we're going to get this in. Baking parchment, we sprayed it with some grease, and then cake goes in. Looks all right. We'll see. It's just a very simple ice cream that works really, really well with the honey. Just absolutely divine. I'm biased though. Just going to boil this stabiliser. It needs to come above 80 degrees to activate. So just going to boil it with water and sugar. Really, really simple. I bought an ice cream machine when I was younger. Spent £500 when I was a kid on ice cream machine.
So just remind me what's in there.
Lemon juice, stock syrup, milk, creme fraiche. Into a Paco beaker. Lovely, and that's going to freeze. And we're going to packetise that, freeze it down, and it grinds on the way down, then it whips it on the way out. It's a fancy drill, essentially. So as long as the recipe's right, it'll be perfect. For the gel, we're going to be setting a really intense honey caramel, essentially. So we're going to make a caramel out of the honey. We're going to deglaze, which means to knock it back, let it down, stop the cooking process. If you're making a sauce to deglaze to bring all the sediment off the bottom of the pan, you do that. Will be a point where we'll burn, so we need to catch it when it's just right, because you want the gel to be quite bitter but not unpalatable. It needs to complement the dessert, so we've got to keep an eye on it. I've got the best pan here. It's got the wobbliest bottom in the building. Unfortunately, Bradley's not here to show you how wobbly his bottom is, but good quality white wine. We're going to reduce that white wine down.
Why do you reduce the wine?
The wine, it gives a lovely depth of flavour to it. It really complements the honey, honestly. It stops it becoming too bitter. It's a nice sharp kick as well in the gel. And then we're going to weigh 500 grams of that caramelised honey liquid with 250 grams of wine, and then we're going to set it with agar and an acid to keep that level of acidity in it, because that's what we want. That's what's going to keep you interested on the plate. Spoon after spoon, it's going to get something different. Acid in, agar in, you're going to bring it to boil, activate it. Right, put that somewhere cold. and then that'll set up. And when it's totally cold, totally firm, we're going to blend it in the mixer. Keep scraping the sides down, get it all really nicely blitzed, and then pass that again to make sure there's any last minute lumps where the blender hasn't quite got to. And then we're going to keep backpacking it down a few times in a backpack bag, and it'll suck out all the air and it become a lovely, clear gel. So anyway, honeycomb, we've got sugar, glucose, our honey. Come down to 155, throw in bicarb, the magic happens. Agitate it, pour it out, and then we're going to blend that down and then into a powder, dust it onto a tray, and then create this lovely kind of tweel, the honeycomb tweel. So we're just going to cook those for 3 minutes, 180. Oh, this dish is honey lover's dream. We start off on the plate with the lemon parfait, so that goes on first. You start adding our lovely honey gel as well. Got a lovely soaked, sticky cake, which you start to tear down pieces of this one, just a few little pieces of it. Some lovely bee pollen here, which you're going to use. It's got a lovely chalky taste to it. We put that in there. This is the honeycomb, which has been blended down. And have some nice pieces of meringue as well. Fresh balls of cucumber. Just going to sit in there. Works hand in hand with cucumber as dill. So a little bit of creme fraiche sorbet. And finish it with a little bit of fresh honey from the hive. It kind of brings everything together because there's kind of so many citrus and lemon flavours in the honey. It just marries everything together. Right lads, moment of your time, let's scoff. Yeah, you're always scoffing this all the time anyway, Bradley, so. Oosh. Like that.